Hi guys, welcome to another video. This week we thought, instead of going out and trying different places, we thought we'd give you a little bit of a cooking demonstration, a little bit of a steak masterclass, as we said on our preview and our posts. So there's a steak here from a world-renowned London steak restaurant called Moor. I haven't eaten there personally yet. But they also do a fantastic English breakfast as well. We ordered this online through Ocado. Don't use them a lot, do use them now and again. But if you'd use them, then you'll know that they do Marks and Spencer's food. But this was also available on there, which I wouldn't have known if I hadn't actually gone there and put a bit of a shop list together. So they do ribeye steak and they also do sirloin steak. So I've gone for a ribeye. Sarah doesn't really care for steak a great deal, so she's having chicken. Her choice. She could have had a steak, but she didn't want it. So this is how it comes, boxed up, pretty smart, pretty tidy. It is 35-day dry-aged ribeye. As you can see, this steak was £20. It's on special offer, normally a little bit more than that. So you can see sort of the quality of it. So I'm going to take it out of the box so you can have a good look at it and go from there. So it gives you the instructions on the box, which you can have a look at now. So there's the box with the instructions on how to cook it. I'll take it out of the packaging. So as you can see, if I just lift the board slightly, so say I can get a look at the thickness. That's the thickness of the steak. It's a good inch, just some parts of it 1.5 inches, if you can look at it that side. It's a really good steak, it looks fantastic. It's really tender to the touch. Okay guys, so we're going to be doing triple cooked chips with the steak and Sarah's chicken, which you can see there. So the way I do my triple cooked chips, I don't have a deep fat fryer because we just don't bother having one, to be honest. So I should get one because they are a little bit easier with that. So I parboil my potatoes once they've been cut into chips, like that, for about 3 minutes in salted water. Then I'm drain and sort of steam dry. Once that's done, that's the first cook. The second cook then is in the oil. The oil is a mixture of sunflower oil, olive oil and a little bit of beef dripping to give it a bit of colour. Alright, because it colours the chips really well. Only a little bit, not a lot. So what I'm going to do now is to cook the chips through. So I'll pop these, so they're still quite warm, into here. And they will just start to cook through. It's actually easy to do with my fingers. Okay. I'm going to turn them down a little bit actually because it's a bit hot. I don't have a thermometer, so it's guesswork.
And these are Maris Piper potatoes,
These are Maris Piper potatoes. I would always recommend Maris Pipers for chips or mashed potato. They're really floury and they give you a good mashed potato and they give you a good crisp chip. So they are good for that. So they'll cook now for about 15 minutes. I'll test them after around 10 minutes just to see if they cook, because sometimes they do cook a little bit quicker. And once they're cooked then I'll take them out and set them aside and then concentrate on the chicken and the steak. Alright, because the steak will take a little bit of time to cook through. I always have my steak medium. And obviously Sarah's chicken needs to be cooked right through, so cook Sarah's chicken last. And then once I'm ready to serve the chips with the steak, I will then put them back in the oil and whack it right up then to as high as it'll go to get them crispy. And that's your triple cooked chips. Pretty straightforward, a little bit of effort, but they're worth it. And we're also serving green beans, French green beans with the steak as well. Okay. So there we are, nice and fresh. So that'll be what we're having. So I'm going to wait for them to cook through now. And then I'll come back to you when I'm ready to do the steak. Okay guys, so these have had about 15 minutes, so they are cooked through. I have checked them, alright, so they are done. So what I'm going to do now is just take them out and let them drain in the colander there, sorry, in the sieve there. And what I'll do then, we'll do the steak and the chicken. Just take these out a minute, because as you can see there's not a lot of colour on them at the minute, but they are just cooked. Just take these out. Okay guys, so I'm going to oil the meat. Okay, a little bit of olive oil on it, rub it all over. Lovely. And then on the other side. There we are. Okay. So this, my frying pan is now smoking, as you can see it, so it's ready to go. So this should make a nice sound. Okay, so that's going to stay now about 3-4 minutes, say 3 minutes on that side, then I'll turn it. What I would say, and what I've learned the last couple of months of watching somebody like James Martin, you don't prod the steak, you don't move the steak. So whenever I cook a steak, I just leave it in the pan, and then when it's ready to turn, I turn it once on the other side. I add salt then, once on the charred side, once I turn it over. And then once that's done, and it's had 3 minutes either side, it'll go in the oven then for about 5-10 minutes, or say 5 minutes. That should ensure that it's about medium. But obviously I'll know when I touch, because I can tell when I touch it when it's medium. And then it'll be set to rest then, and I'll cook Sarah's chicken. Okay, so that's had about 3 minutes now. Alright, so I'm going to turn it so you'll be able to see the colour. That's what you want on a steak. Bit of salt after it's been seared. A bit more actually. Okay guys, so chips are ready to be fried down for the third time. There's Sarah's chicken, that's almost done. We've got French beans. Just going to pop these in now to colour up. Whack the coconut now as far as it will go. Get nice colour on these typical chips. There we are. Put that back there. Okay guys, so the steak's done. So I'm going to take it out of the oven. Please remember, if you do follow what I'm doing in terms of putting the steak in the oven, if it's a thick piece, don't forget that the handle on the frying pan will be hot, so use a cloth. Alright, because you want to take the skin off your hands, that'll be good. Okay, as you can see, that is perfecto. Just going to tap it. Yeah. So that, I would say, is probably medium. So just to finish that off, close the oven door first. There we go. I always finish my steaks with butter. I'm going to whack the heat on. Just wait till that butter to melt and then spoon it over, and then the steak will rest. Just nappy the steak in the butter so it covers it completely. Gives you a really good taste and flavour. You can see that the juice coming up the steak is like a gravy. That's how good the steak is. So that's now cooked. And we'll now let that rest. Put that off. Okay, so we got French beans. Just gonna some of these, lightly salted, boiling water, 2 minutes. That's it. Don't cook them anymore unless you like them really soft. Yeah, if I had a tongs, but never mind. Scissors. Okay. So these are our triple cooked chips. As you can see, they've got a lovely golden brown colour on them now. They are ready. So we'll take them out and drain. Really crispy chips they are, because you use Maris Pipers, and when you use Maris Pipers you can't really fail, to be honest with you, as long as the oil is hot enough. Stick that over there. So you're just going to lightly salt them, some sea salt, and look how crispy they are. Salt. And let's serve these. Mind my fingers, they're asbestos fingers. There. Off we go. Okay. Okay. So steak's rested, chicken is nice and rested. I'm going to tell you, with the chicken, plain chicken breast, sliced through the middle, I battered it out. And then what I do is crush a chicken stock cube in a little pot, a little bit of olive oil, mix it up, brush it on one side in the pan, and then when you're ready to flip it, brush the other side. Really lovely flavour on the chicken, and it seasons the chicken as well, so you're not getting too much salt. That's our steak. See the juice coming out of it. So we'll just, oops, pop that on there like that. My girl's chicken, like that.
And that is Saturday night dinner for the two of us.
Indeed. So that's our Saturday night tea. The steak should be really, really good. So just to give you a viewing, and this is testing me now, because if I haven't cooked it right, then it's going to be well done. I don't know, we'll see. There's a slight pinky tinge in there, but it's probably medium well. Difficult to judge with a thickness steak that thick. I don't even normally have them that thick, to be honest with you, but it'll still be really tender when you cut through. I'm looking forward to this, because I've not eaten for 2 days, because I've been off work for 2 days being ill, so I'm looking forward to eating this. It's going to be nice. So Thank you ever so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We are going to do some more of these. Just because they're convenient. We are foodies, so we do cook a lot and we do all our stuff from scratch. Just to show you what we got for dessert, if my stomach will allow it. Let me show you. So we have homemade, which I just made this afternoon, chocolate eclairs. Pastry's been made from scratch, cream's been made from scratch, the icing's made from scratch. So if my stomach will allow it, that's what we got for dessert. Well, that's what Sarah will have if I can't eat it anyway, put it that way. So we'll pop it back in the fridge. So as I said, thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate your support. Stay tuned for updates through the week because we're going to do a bit more. Some cooking videos like this and so on. Stay safe. All the best. Thanks for watching.
Bye guys.
See you guys.